Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you been? Guys, today, your buddy here, Mr. P. Mr. P is going to try and make some bread. I don't know why I got this bright idea that I wanted to start making my own bread. You know, because I have so much time. It's been tough finding a bread recipe that didn't involve a bread machine and that was easy for me. So there's no kneading involved. Yes, please. So we're gonna do that. I thought I'd take you along on this little journey, which is bound to be a fail because we've all seen my cooking videos. I think I'm like a professional, but they always like fail. I mean, they're always good. They just never turn out how one envisions, you know? So I'm gonna take you through the whole process. There is some waiting time, so it is what it is. Let's do it. I'm gonna pan you down and I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. This is my first time making this recipe. I'll leave it in the description box in case anyone, I don't know, wants to fail too, or do it the right way and show me how it's done. But anyway, let me pan you down. Let me show you what we're doing. Let's get this going because I want to be done with all this by 2 o'clock and it is 10:30 and it's 10:30. So here we go. I have 6.5 cups of just all-purpose flour. Eventually I want to get around to making it with wheat, but because this is my first time doing it, I would just, if it becomes a fail, I'd rather lose the money that I spent on white flour than wheat flour. So there we go. So what we do, it's 6.5 cups of flour, a tablespoon of granulated yeast, stick that there, and then 1.5 tablespoons of salt. I would normally use kosher, but I don't have any, so I'm using Himalayan. Hopefully that works. I don't know. We'll see. And let's give that a quick stir just to get all that in there. And yes, just made a mess. Yes, please. So, oh, I have to learn that. You guys can't see from back there. So, there we go. We're gonna try it. We are gonna try it. Who knows? I may open Mr. P's bakery. Haha. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. And then you want 3 cups of water. So put that in there. I'm gonna gradually, no I'm not, I'm gonna just dump it all in. That's what they did. So, and then with the spoon, mix it up and get it nicely incorporated. Here I'm trying to use all their big words. Just mix it up. Oh, see? And try to keep it in the bowl. Don't do what I did. I mean, just prepping for this video, if you guys saw how much flour is on my floor, jeez, man. I don't think that was enough water, but that's what they say. Come on, make bread already. I don't know. I may just want to continue buying bread, and I'm only like 2 minutes into this process. I mean, is it, am I supposed to like stir it like that? See, I told you guys this was gonna be a fail. I feel like I've already screwed this up. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna switch over to my hands. I can't do this with this bowl anymore. So much for not wanting to knead. Guys, I don't know if this is right or not, but we'll see. I mean, it's sticky, so there we go. I'm sorry, you do not look like you're supposed to look. Well, there we go. So there's the loaf. That looks really dry to me. Extremely dry to me, but I'm following the recipe, so there we go. There's that. Now what we need to do is cover it and set it. So I'll be right back. All right, so all I'm gonna do is cover it. So you just add a lid. Hold on. Talking hands over here. I'm gonna just set it in the oven, but the oven is not on. All I've done is I've turned on the light in there. I don't know, it does something like the fairies come in and make it rise or something. I don't know. So I'm gonna stick this in there for 2 hours and clean this mess up. I'll see you in a bit. All right, so the timer has gone off, so it's ready. It's risen, it's cured. It's done whatever it's supposed to do in these last 2 hours. So let me pull that out of the oven because that's where I had it going, rising with the light on, which apparently brings the oven to like 80 degrees or I don't know. Let's just hope it worked. Why are you so crooked? There we go. And it rose a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to preset or preheat the oven. All right, so I've gone ahead and I've preheated the oven to 450. So get that going. So on here, it is a little wet. So grab some flour, just lightly. Let me not do that. I'm gonna screw that up. So they say lightly dust it. So I lightly dusted it. Move that out of the way and put some on your counter or cutting board or whatever, but just a lot dusting. Okay. Then pull this. This is really dry. Maybe it's not the way it is. I don't know. There we go. Then, guys, I don't know that this is ready, but we're doing it. So let's do it. Pinch it off. There we go. And then, apparently, all you're doing is rolling it and folding it underneath. This is probably a really small, again, this is my first time making it, so you're supposed to pull it underneath to keep it, I think the word they use is taut. So, sorry about that. That was my mother calling to find out how this is turning out, and then she hung up laughing. So, we'll see how this works. Anyway, she thinks maybe it didn't rise enough. I don't know. I'm going to just do it. So there we go. There's that. And then what you do is you place it on your cookie sheet or whatever. Something with the parchment paper because you want it on the parchment paper, not anywhere else. So I'm going to do that there. And then just to give it that like little artisan crusted thing, I'm gonna sprinkle some flour on it. I want to put just a little bit of, well, I said a little bit of rosemary on there. Yeah, I'm wasting it, so be it. I mean, we're just trying it, right? So some sesame seeds. And then let's get all fancy and let's slice it. Guys, I don't think that's rised enough, whatever. You're supposed to slice and like open. Well, we'll see. There we go. That's what you're supposed to do. That's right. That's right. There we go. So there is the loaf ready to go. So I'm going to wait for the oven to finish preheating. I'm going to go ahead and prep the other ones, and yeah, I'll be back. Sorry. So one of the things that after you prep it for the oven, let it sit out for 40 minutes before you throw it into your oven. I mean, don't throw it, but like slide it in there. Yeah, so let it proof, that's the term, let it proof for 40 minutes before putting it in the oven. And then while your oven is preheating, go ahead and boil some water. You're gonna need about a cup of boiling water that you're gonna stick in a pan in your oven, because that will create steam, which will help the bread rise as it's baking, and it will also give it a nicer crust. That's what they say anyway. We'll find out. We'll find out if this whole thing even comes out. I'm actually excited. So let's see, let's see. So I have the first ones in the oven. Let's see how these things turn out. So all I did was I just pulled the parchment sheet off of the cookie sheet and transferred it onto the pizza stone, which was in the oven, also preheating, so that's nice and hot. And then, I don't know if you can see, but down here is a pan, and that's where I have some boiling water to help those rise and get a nice crust. I'll come back when those are out of the oven. All right, guys, I think it's working. I'm not sure. I don't want to jinx it. But I got the first loaves out. And here's what they look like. Right there. They are tiny. I did make them. Oh, ha 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 ha. That would have sucked. Guys, I said I wanted to wait until the other ones came out, but I'm like dying to find out how these turned out. So let's just do it. So here we go. We got a couple of loaves here. Let's do that one. Guys, I can't tell you how excited I am. I'm so excited for this. So, do you guys hear that? Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, you guys see that steam? Guys, you do not know how happy I am right now. Look at that. Look at that. Can you guys see the steam coming off of that? Look at that. Yes. It's nice and dense. I probably could have left it in a little bit longer. Gonna be honest. I could have left it in a little longer. But, guys, I would have stopped eating this. So good. Sorry, but you better go make you some. It's good. I can't tell you how happy I am. This is amazing. Alright guys, that's it for me. I've got to go find some butter. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Make it. I have the recipe in the description box down below. Make it. Let me know how it turned out for you. And I have some more variations that I want to try. So I'm actually encouraged by this. This makes me happy. So thanks for watching. I am Mr. P. Don't forget to go out and make someone's heart smile. And on your way out, make my heart smile. Smash that like button and don't forget to show that red button some love. Until next time, guys. Bye.